The question is about this picture. The EMF of the battery shown in figure is. Finally, we have to find the EMF E in volts. Okay, so we have to check which option is correct. And the hint in this picture is this 1 amps. Be careful, this is the hint. If 1 amp is flowing through this resistor, definitely what we write? V is equals I into R. So that means how much? 1 amps into 2 ohm. This will be 2 volt. Right. So that 2 volt is existing here. 2 volt. Yeah. Okay. The same is for this parallel combination. Okay. Always in parallel combination, right, like this, what we are having now, it is similar to this. This is 2 ohm and this is 1 ohm and this is 1 ohm, and the sum of these two will be 2 ohm. The sum of these two is 2 ohm, right? This is exactly same as this one. That means 2 volt is existing here and 2 ohm is existing here. That means the two ends is again at 2 volt. That means the current which is flowing here in this branch is also 1 amps. So the currents are splitted here, right? So current is splitted here. From Kirchhoff node rule, what we can write? No? The current which is entering this node is splitted into 1 amps and 1 amp. That means the current which is passing through this 2 ohm is 2 amps. The sum of this one and this one, that is 2 amps. If 2 amp current is flowing, V is equals IR, then what we can say? We can say 4 volt is the potential difference across this resistor. Now what we are having in this picture, be careful about this. Here this is the node where 2 ohm begins, right? 2 ohm begins. So this is the point where 2 ohm begins. And further what happens at this point, we are having two branches like this. One is 2 ohm, means this one, and on other side we are having two resistors like this, 1 ohm and 1 ohm. Okay, these two are further connected. And from this notation, what we already got, 2 volt is here. That means 2 volt is here. This 2 volt is applicable for this branch as well as this branch. So nothing to do more. Okay, 2 volt. So potential difference from this point to this point is 2 volt, and from this point to this point, that is nothing but from this point to this point in this picture, this is 4 volt, right? 4 volt. Then what is the difference of potential from this point to this point? This is the sum of these two, that is 6 volt. Okay, so from this point to this point we are having 6 volt. That 6 volt is applicable for this 6 ohm, right? So if we are having 6 volt as the potential difference and 6 ohm the resistor, then how much current should pass? It is the ratio of these two, that is 6 volt divided by 6 ohm, that means 1 amps, right? So that means a current which is passing here is 1 amps. What the clue we got? At this node 2 amps is flowing here and 1 amp is flowing here, then how much current should enter this node? The sum of these two, that is 3 amps. So 3 amps is flowing here in this resistor. If 3 amp current is flowing here, then how much voltage should exist? It is 6 volt. That means from this point to this point we are having 6 volt, right? 6 volt. So then finally what we are having is from here to here we are having 6 volt, right? And at this junction the voltage is common, from here to here for all branches, it is 6 volt on this side. That means we have to take only the sum of the potential difference across this resistor and this resistor. It is 6 volt plus 6 volt. So it will be 12 volt which is said here, right, which is 12 volt.